All right, says, thank you very much. Thank you, boys. All right, sisibambile ke thina abapolisi lapha Kids Yes Radio, according to you. Can you just close my mic over there? Thank you. All right. Sihleli naye kaloku apha sibabe ngazibini kusizwe siyokwana ngentambo athe waziphosa kuthi ke sihleli naye uStandard Bank. It's radio according to Standard Bank today, and sizawuthi ke sinichazele ukuthi sinobani na apha e-studio. Those who wish to watch us on the socials, we are live on Kids Ngesi Radio Facebook page as well as on Kids Ngesi YouTube channel. Kanti ke bona abanye bazasifumana phaya ku www.kidsngesiradio.com. You can download our app and listen to us on your radio. Masikwamkele mnumzana Unathi Maqalekane, yena ke nguye kaloku oyi-head ye-consumer apha phondo lempuma koloni. Sikwamkela mhlekazi.
Enkosi Tabane, thanks for having us today.
All right, kanti ke akahambi yedwa ukhona uMr. Mutlatsi Mkalala. He's the head of middle market for Standard Bank SA.
Yes, no, thank you. Thanks for being here, and good afternoon to the listeners.
All right. There is no better way to lead a stress-free life than saving now for tomorrow and beyond. Standard Bank is committed in making your life easy when it comes to banking. If you have a Sokvel or any society scheme club, look no further for a better solution. With Standard Bank, it can be. As we speak, Standard Bank is rather crisscrossing the province of the Eastern Cape with the launch of the Sokvel. But to get more about this, we have Mnumzana Unathi Maqalekane just to tell us what prompted Standard Bank to venture or to embark on this awareness campaign, particularly for the Sokvels.
Enkosi Tabane, I think our society, has reached a point that they, under the conditions of our economy,
yes,
that has been very fragile, that, they need to start getting to a habit of saving.
Yeah.
If you think of just the society and our communities, we value more at that than saving. So this is allowing our communities out there in the Eastern Cape and South Africa at large to adopt the culture of saving and really starting small.
Yeah.
And then build up. And when you do it as a community or as a group, it's actually even easier.
All right. Are you targeting your clients currently, or it's your clients and potential clients?
So this is for South Africans.
Okay.
So it's open for all.
All right.
And that is why we thought let's reach Kulamaza or Moya and really invite as many South Africans as possible. And I know get Tabanuba Kids Ngesi Radio FM is not limited to the South African audience or citizens.
Yes.
But it reaches everyone that is listening to us.
Beyond boundaries.
Beyond boundaries. So this is saying kanitibane ni ngabahlali ni adopt a culture of saving and start as small as 100 rand.
Okay.
Nimane nifaka ngenyanga and then iyakhula imali niyikhuphe xa kungoDisemba.
All right, it is a common practice indeed. Siyayazi ukuthi bakhona abantu abathi banemigalelo baza kohlula abanye basebenzisa iterm yokuqepha ngoDisemba. Ufumanise babanye mhlambe bengayifaki ibhankini bebeyifaka komatrasi. Ingaba ikhona mhlambe a provision of financial literacy teaching abantu on how to manage their finances?
I mean, that is ultimately the goal, Tabane, that we get to sit with abantu bethu from anywhere else apho basuka khona. Sibanike the financial literacy and the importance of saving.
Okay.
And I know colleague yam lehlele cha kwam uMotlatsi is actually the owner of the value proposition
All right.
from an SA level, and will expand as to why it is that it's becoming more and more important as well that we embark on this financial literacy through environments whereby abantu are employed, through the rural setup, through the traditional our traditional communities, whereby through the traditional leadership we enter and sit and educate abantu about saving. Thina kapha emakhaya dabane we save sisavela ibhokhwe nenkomo because whatever you get out of it uyakwazi uba mangeke yothenga ithole lenkomo and iqale what I can call small farming, and then it grows from there. So certainly financial literacy is well behind this value proposition.
Yeah, I just want to go to Mr. Mqalala just to tell us about this value proposition. How is this particular savings drive different to any other institution?
So thanks for that question. Just to add on the financial education, so we do have a program called Walletwise.
Okay.
And that program goes onto radios, newspapers in all of African languages, talking about financial management and financial literacy at a broader level. So it's addition to that. But essentially, the Sokvel offering that we have, obviously, in order for everyone to open it, we need you to at least do a minimum of three signatories, right? And what it does from a signatory point of view just helps with the security of that account. So 3 people need to open. I think as minimum is about 50 rands that you open. And also what's different about it is that if you keep a balance over 5,000 rands a month, you get to be entered onto a draw to win. So that's the other difference. The other one is that you are able, as the members of the Sokvels, to come to the ATM and deposit your money at the ATM. So and I mean, you can deposit it at different times of the day, and different members can come at different spaces. So that's the other piece. And the other piece is that your money, as you put it, you earn interest on that money, and also you won't lose it. So that capital we've put in place, it's guaranteed irrespective. And also, if you keep a minimum balance of about 5,000 rands, you also don't pay fees, monthly fees on it. So it's quite important. All of that is to encourage, the groups and the Sokvels to save, so that there's always money into their account. And also the other piece which we encourage, obviously, you are able to go into the branch when you need to withdraw the money and not take the cash, but you can transfer the money from the branch to all the accounts of your members. So without having to transfer the cash, to withdraw the cash, because it can be dangerous, walking around with large sums of money. So that's another great offer that comes with it. And also we link it as well to a funeral cover as an example. So you are able to take a funeral cover as a group, and we debit your group account, so you don't have to be paying as individuals on the funeral cover. So those are sort of some of the benefits of this offering.
All right. Why is it important to have a minimum of 3 signatories, not 2?
Yeah, it's just from a security point of view. So what we know from the past, we want to make sure that at least from a 3, and the minimum is just 3. You can have 5 if you want to, you can have 6. But it's just to make sure that when you need to come and withdraw, the signatories to open the account, there's 3, but 2 people can come and withdraw on that account. It's just to make sure that we've got different signatures so that the group can safeguard themselves. Because we know stories of people who have run away with people's money because there's only one person who's got access to the account. So if there's 3 people, chances of collusion, they're very, very slim.
Okay. All right. I have this one. I don't know if Mr. Maqalekane will going to take this question. Will the Sokvel members be able to access their money anytime, or is it going to be fixed for a specified period? Maybe only what December can is.
Yeah, so it depends. So we've got a society scheme account where you can access the money at any point in time. Like you put it in, and if you decide next week we want the money, you can get it.
Okay.
So that's one. The second one is that you can also open a fixed deposit account, and the fixed deposit account would give you more interest in compared to the society scheme account. But when you open that fixed deposit account, it means that your money is saved or is invested for a fixed period of time.
Yeah.
So let's say it's 12 months, it means that you can only access it after 12 months. But what we see Stokvels do, they take part of their savings, they leave it in the account which they can access every day, and then they take the other money, they put it in an investment account like a fixed deposit, because then you earn more money so that it can grow. So you can, you've got a product where you can get it anytime, and a product where you can fix your investment.
All right. The other question is this an open offer, or there are time frames for people to open the account?
So from an account point of view, Stokvel account, you can open it at any time.
Okay.
I think at this moment there is a campaign that the team is running in Eastern Cape, where they need to open the Stokvel before the 20th of April.
Okay.
And if you open before the 20th of April, you'll then be entered into a competition for your Stokvel could win 5,000 rands.
Okay.
So even beyond the 20th of March, you can still open, but that up to the 20th of March, sorry, the 20th of April, I beg your pardon, 20th of April, up to the 20th of April, it is the competition timeline. But beyond that, you can still open the Stokvel account.
Yeah, this is exciting. And of course, people are excited about this. But there's always that small print, terms and conditions apply. What are those terms and conditions?
So the terms and conditions that is applying is the fact that you are opening before the 20th of September, right? And also, sorry, the 20th of April, not September 1. I'm not sure my days. I'm so excited about Eastern Cape. So 20th of April, that's the terms and conditions that you need to do that. And then be above that. After that, the competition doesn't exist. That's the only terms and conditions that's there.
Okay, well, there is always something to win with Standard Bank. Uqiniseke, you are not only focusing the Stokvels. I know they are in a rural setup and also urban setup. Are you crisscrossing the whole province, including the rural community, where this is needed most?
So, if I may, Dabane, certainly we are a bank for all. In the townships, Elokshin, we are reaching out to ensure that abantu bethu, they do not get to lose out on this great opportunity of winning 5,000 rand into their Stokvel, which will be a very good booster if you do win. And then obviously as Lalini, bendike ndatsho ndathi sifikelela kwinkosi, whereby sithetha nenkosi sithi sinale product that we want to expose abantu bakho, and it's part of our financial literacy. Ibalekile kwezaa ndawo ezisezilalini. And obviously sibathatha through and really build a trust relationship nabantu bethu. Because if you think of it, as lalini are compromised in the sense that azifiki ezinkonzo zebhanka, and therefore we do not know what we know, and abantu bethu will hardly benefit from these kind of things that abantu basedolophini are totally exposed to.
All right, I see ukuthi ilapha eMpuma Koloni, and I read on the pamphlets ukuthi it's only open for the Eastern Cape. Is that the case?
Kaloku Dabane fane nami benomona.
All right.
Ndithanda ukuyinkonya. So certainly this one is for Eastern Cape, within the borders of the Eastern Cape. And hopefully even colleagues in other provinces may see it based on our successes that we will share by Bone as something that they can scale in other provinces. But iStokvel sona Dabane is wildly open for anyone. But le chance 5,000 fanuba kanti ulapha ephondweni.
All right, masiyiphinde ke le ye-5,000. Ufumana le 5,000 only if une-balance ye-5,000 rand ebhankeni yakho.
Not necessarily vula
Uvule i-account.
vula i-account siyazi uba njengoba uyivulile i-account i-active nifakile then sike-enterishe kwi-draw.
Oh, okay. Let's draw weekly, monthly.
It's a monthly draw.
It's a monthly draw.
Yes.
Okay.
Ngiyabona ngoku umuntu ufana angaphoswa apha ku-March because ushiyekelwe i-chance yokugqibela ku-April until the 20th.
All right. Kuthiwa ke ungabiza iinkukhu umbona wanele. Ingaba i-branches ka-Standard Bank tshitshilile apha ephondweni ziredi ukwamkela aba bantu bazazovula their stokvel accounts?
From January, Tabane, we've been actually getting a lot of activities around iStokvel. Abantu bethu ba ready, siyabanceda, and we actually been engaging clients beyond iStokvel.
Okay.
Through probing and understanding in its zabo. And it's been exciting how it is that abantu bethu after a pandemic, babona even izizathu zoneleyo zokuba i-funeral plan ibalekile, i-life cover ibalekile, i-will ibalekile. These are the financial needs, financial discussions and literacy that we embark on. Because abantu bethu bathe xa bebhubha, we only realized uba akukho will ikunzima to close out your estates zabo. Now we opportunity of post ixesha le-COVID, how do we ensure that we live better and well organized? So la financial planning ke ngoku ufumana uba iyafita because ezi stokfela wena Tabane mna nawe neetshomi zethu singadibana sithi madoda masifakeni i-100 rand.
Yeah.
So it's not necessarily uba it's gonna be umuntu otheni. Anyone does qualify for it because the purpose really is to start saving and adopting a culture of saving.
Okay. All right. Kasi Kukumbela, I just want us to emphasize a few points that you have raised, that the window period is up to the 20th of April.
Yes.
Or beyond 20th of April, what happens?
Beyond 20th of April, Tabane siyazivula izitokfela zina time frame.
Okay.
Singaqala ngoJune, sabe xa sisaba akukho time frame, but la 5,000 yona that you stand the chance to win izobivala as a competition.
Okay.
But uvula izitokfela, it's an ongoing. It's a product that we have. It's a product that is open throughout the year.
All right. Masiyepa Mr. Maqalekane, just your closing words. Yeah, just make that clarion call to people and emphasize on the importance of saving.
Yeah, so we do know, Bana, in South Africa, the savings rate is very low. And this is one of the ways for us to encourage people to save. So that's the first thing. The second one, we do know as well that people find it difficult to save on their own. So when they're with a group, it gives them the discipline to do the saving. So it's an important thing over and above what we're doing.
Yes.
But essentially, all of this is just to encourage groups to come together to save, but also to encourage those that already are saving together, but their money is sitting under the mattress, to actually bring it to a reputable bank like Standard Bank, because we want to make sure that that money can be saved, but also it can grow. And also they can save it from a risk point of view.
Yeah.
So we're encouraging everyone to come through in their numbers before the 20th of April. There's an opportunity to win 5,000 rands. And we're looking forward to issuing the first 5,000 rands to the first winners as well.
We will be there.
Yeah.
We will be there. We're looking forward to that. Then lastly, is this particular stokvel banking app friendly? They can also use the app as we normally do.
Yeah, not at the moment. So there is work underway to deliver a stokvel app that's coming very, very soon.
Okay.
So it's not currently available. But what's available now is that they come through our branches. We open the stokvel account, and then all they need to do is just to go to the ATM and deposit, or do an internet transfer into that account. So once they open the account, there's no need really to come into the branch, all of them, but just to make deposits on the ATM, and also you can transfer into that account if you're not making cash payments.
All right. Ukugqibela ndizothetha nabo kosisiNomi ngaye phaa elokishini noma kulo mgqwaliso oQhiyankulu bachazele ngokubaluleka kwe-stokvel banking.
I think our Maqalekane Tabane, firstly, thank you for affording us a chance to engage as Keith Ngesi Radio. We appreciate the partnership that comes a very long way. And elamle lokuba abahlali mabeze sihlaba ikhwelo beze ngobuninzi babo to really start experiencing ezinto esithetha ngazo. And more than anything, as been ndatsho ndathi ixesha esisuka kulo elinzima, and for that matter esisekulo, our economy is still very fragile. Need to teach us a different pattern in how it is that we can live responsibly in terms of our finances and how we handle our finances. My colleague Mutlatsi actually alluded to the fact that sine 7% qha yoluntu elisevayo South Africa. That is very low. And I hope uba sizo encourageana by virtue uba si group sizihlalele phaa emakhaya ithi loo peni onayo xoba uyifumana kwirhamrham uqonda uba nokwi-R100 ndingayincama because ndizophinde ndiyifumane. So ultimately that is what we want to achieve ngezi product Tabane, and obviously sijonge beyond le product esithethe ngayo. So mabeza abahlali.
All right, ikhwelo lityala ke mawethu nizivele ngokunoko kwenu nguye kwebesinye naye apho umnumzana Unathi Maqalekane, Provincial Head of Consumer Client Coverage, ekunye naye ke Mr. Motlatsi Mkalala, who is the head of middle market for Standard Bank South Africa. Gentlemen, thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right, sizwe siyazithatha ke intambo sizibuyisela kuwe bhuti enkosi.